to talk about the divorce process. If you're clueless, we're here tonight, and she's with me tonight to share some information and knowledge with you. So I'd like to welcome my special guest, Miss Rebecca L. Palmer. She's a family law attorney, and she has an amazing law group in Orlando, Florida. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for joining Divorce Talk with Twyla tonight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Twyla. Good to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for joining me and graciously accepting the invitation to come on the show. So, Rebecca, if you would just share with our listening audience a little more about you, who you are, what you do. We know you're a family law attorney, but you're a big deal. And I'm so glad we've connected and we've met. So if you would like to share at this time, go right ahead.
Sure, absolutely. So I've been doing this gulp nearly 30 years. And all I do is family law. I didn't start off that way. The first few years I was in corporate, I was insurance, and I wasn't feeling it. It was just not what I really wanted to do. And I started doing more and more family law. And finally, that's all I wanted to do. I was at a large law firm at the time. They had different teams, bankruptcy team, insurance team, et cetera, but there was no family law team. Mm-hmm. So I started to pitch that we really need to help people and do family law. And I was fortunate they agreed. I became actually their first team leader that was a mom. I'm a mom of two. I sometimes say I was a good lawyer family lawyer when I was single, better once I was married, and even better once I was a mom. Because there's some things you can't teach. You gotta experience. And so it's really been my passion. I represent all sorts of people, anything from my friend at the gym to I did do the represented Elin Woods, now Eva Nordegren against Tiger Woods. So I've had a variety of cases and quite frankly, I'm passionate about all of them. I understand their confidentiality, I understand the power. I understand how divorce affects every aspect of your life.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And I love that, get your happy back. And it doesn't feel like that during the process. Let me just say that. During the process, it's scary. It's terrifying at times. It's sad at times, and it makes you happy at times. Yeah. But, you imagine the emotion, but recognizing it affects your financial, your retirement, your home, your car, sometimes now your pets. There's even law on that in the various states. And so it really affects everything. And I try to remember that. In fact, when I walk into initial consult with a client, I remind myself, look, Rebecca, you do this every day for nearly 30 years now, but the person I'm about to talk to hasn't. Yeah. And they're about to tell me things that they haven't even maybe told their best friends or their family members or their siblings or whomever is important in their life. And I remind myself of that. And I encourage tears to flow.
Yes.
Right? So sometimes I say to my clients, I worry more about those who don't cry at all versus those who do shed a tear or two or 3 or 4 or 20 or however many. And, I think it's a tough time.